Hello everyone and welcome back to Cyberwhale. I hope you enjoyed the previous Q&A session in which we have particularly discussed about the various CEH V13 questions and difference between CEH and several more questions. So I hope you liked the video, and if you like the video, please do not forget to comment down your precious comments and feedback so that I can improve if there is any problem or any cause that is affecting you or your journey. So today here we are to discuss all the hands-on of the content. Wait a second. Content that we have discussed till now. That means we are going to perform hands on over the particular topics that we have discussed till now, step by step. By what, guys? Step by step, in order to realize and in order to understand the real world scenarios and understand the real world scenarios. दैट मीन्स हमें पता लगेगा कि हम रियल वर्ल्ड सिनारियोज के टाइम पे हम लोग कैसे उन कॉन्टेक्स्ट को और उन कॉन्टेंट्स को यूज़ कर सकते हैं, व्हाट एस्पेक्ट एंड हाउ. सो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस टुडे इन दिस पर्टिकुलर video about all the hands-on. It is a full hands-on video and I'm not going to pause anywhere, and you can see how actually we are going to perform. Rather, it could be active reconnaissance or passive reconnaissance or Google docking, or you can say how to create network diagrams or banner grabbing or version scanning and vulnerability scanning. It could be anything. We're going to discuss each and every content till now that we have discussed in a hands-on, and that is going to be step by step. Without wasting time, let's hope on, guys. And I hope you'll be going to enjoy this. If you guys are gonna enjoy this, if you are enjoying the video till now, just drop it in the comment and share it with your friends so that they can also have a good knowledge about it. So let's just start. Firstly, we are going to discuss, as we are ethical hackers, we are going to firstly understand and perform the active and passive reconnaissance. One example. Let's just take one example, or you can say one target on which we are going to take out our journey throughout this video. So let's just take one example, and let that example be, you can say, any kind of particular website or web target. Let's say we are going to discuss about the, we can say, geomar.com, as it had been a lot that we are using geomar.com and we are performing everything upon geomar.com. So we'll just take it as an example. So guys, it is just for the education purpose only. Do not perform it in another ways or malicious intents, with malicious intents. So here we start, and firstly we are going to use who is lookup in order to perform passive reconnaissance and passive footprinting. We are going to collect, firstly guys, we are going to collect information. What is the first thing that we are going to do is, let's just write it here so that you guys can understand what things we are going to do. Number one, we are going to collect or gather the information. Another thing then we are going to do is, like, after gathering information, we are going to scanning the target, or you can say the network, scanning the target or the network, in order to get the information more deep about the target. Okay, then after scanning the target or network, we are going to perform Google docking, and also you can say Google docking or social engineering reconnaissance. After doing the social engineering recon, we are going to move on further by using, you can say, using OSINT tools regarding this. OSINT tools to know about what kind of specifications we can use to gather more information in depth and how we can do it. Fifth, then we are going to do is, after scanning the targets, we are going to do the banner grabbing. And for the banner grabbing, what we are going to do, and version detection after that, sorry. Sixth, we are going to do the version detection in order to confirm whether the banner grabbing information is correct or not. Version detection. Then moving on further, we'll be doing the topic as of the vulnerability scanning. That I'll be showing you on the Kali as well, and as well as on the, just give me a second guys, as well as on the burp suit, if we got some time and if my time won't run off as for this particular video. So, and then I'm going to create a network diagram for this particular video and for this particular target, and then I am going to show you how to create a report for this. There are and then we'll be discussing, or you can say then we'll be hopping on to a particular week 3 content to show you that after performing these things we have to go on to another things that we are going to discuss in the upcoming videos. So firstly we are going to gather the information. We'll be using who is lookup, or you can say netcraft as well. We are going to use netcraft side by side so that you guys can see how to perform it and what to perform it, and we can also compare some of the things regarding that particular target in this video. So till the time netcraft open, we'll just hop on to the who is lookup and just write the geomar.com over here, and then we'll search, and then we'll just use we'll come here and we'll go to site visit site report. Till the time it's getting opened, we'll just see if there is some, yeah, okay, here we will be writing https www.geomart.com and then enter. Let's see. I guess here it have opened. Yeah, look, it is showing us the registrar status, registrar documentations, and details regarding the dates. How old is this domain name or registrar? Name of the server, what is the name of the server? Then we are going to check the IP address, also the IP location, from where the IP location is, IP history, how many times the IP history, IP address has changed, hosting history, and then comes the whole detail about the who is record about the geomart.com. And as you can see over here, we have godaddy.com, that is the similar as of it is in the upward here. So it is similar, and then there is a domain ID that they have taken a particular domain ID for their system, and for there you can set the server. Then moving on further, we have the registrar abuse contact phone numbers, so where you can do your report or you can tell them about the issue. Postal code, about the registrant postal code, country, which country it is using. So here we get the we get some kind of, you can say, passive footprinting, passive information. And then let's just come over here and let's see whether it is, look, we were not able to get to know about the netblock owner over there, and on the who is lookup, from here we got this sorry, here we got the netblock owner. That means this, it is using this particular information. And after that we also get to know the same IP. Let's just compare both of these. Let me show you. In order to compare, I'll just show you. Okay, yeah, geomart.com, here it is, geomart.com, it is similar. These are using the technologies. Here it is not showing the technology, which technology or network owner it is particularly using. Here it is IPv4 address 232 23.72.36.56 on particular netcraft. Then we'll just move on and see whether it is, yeah, it is different, guys. As you can see, this is different because it might be due to the that it is as it is stated that it is so hosted on several 730 websites, several 730 other sites, so it is possible that the IP address may differ. But you can also sometimes ping to get the IP address of your particular Arizona or a particular region. That's how you get to know about the IP address. And look, this is the reverse DNS. I guess the reverse DNS is not given over here, but the domain registrar over here is also similar, that is godaddy.com, and the name server organization is also similar. That means almost the information that we have taken out of both of the website is almost similar. And that's how, look, here the IP geolocation is also present. As you can see here, that this is particularly IP geolocation of this particular website or particular domain. And this is how you get to know the passive information. That's how we gather the passive information. And for the active reconnaissance or active passive, you can say active information gathering, you can perform nmap, or you can just perform nmap, and then you'll be able to get the information. For the nmap, we are going to perform it on, you can say, on the while we will be performing the scanning techniques. So this is how you are getting the information, and this is how you can just check whether it is correct or not. Now I guess this is particularly clear to you guys, and you have understood how to gather the passive information. And out of this passive information, what benefit you can take is that you can just get to know about the particular IP address, with the help of what you can do is you can just scan the IP addresses and you can get to know about that particular website. And now moving on further, we'll be getting on to the point that we have is scanning the target or the network that we are going to perform in the banner grabbing, version detection, vulnerability scanning, and after gathering all the information. Firstly, we're going to gather all the information regarding that particular website, that is geomart.com. For that, we are going to perform here OSINT tools. OSINT tools, and then we'll just go on to the OSINT tools. That is, out of them, one of them is shodan.io. I prefer using this shodan.io. You can also use VirusTotal, or you can also use census.com. You can use any of them. So here I goes SSL Geomart. Yeah, I am going to check whether the SSL certificate of Geomart is okay or not, and if it is okay, on which pages it is okay, and how we can perform the testing over there. So you can see it is loading. Till the time it gets loaded, we will just see for the, you can say, we'll just see VirusTotal as well. We'll just go for VirusTotal as well, and we'll get to know about it, that whether it is giving the same information. We are gathering information right now using, okay, geomart.com, and just enter. We'll be just searching about the geomart.com. It is opening, and here you can see, guys, see here we got it. Add seller UI on this particular page. The SSL for this particular page is okay. That means they have the SSL certificate, SSL version for this particular website or this particular page. That's how you can get to know about the SSL geomart.com, or you can also perform just geomart.com, and you can see geomart.com 200. The pages for the geomart.com which shows 200, look here, it is not showing. So we'll just wait a second, we'll just do geomart.com and let's see if it is showing anything to us or not. Then we'll get to know. Till the time, we'll just hop on back to here, and now you can see here it is also showing the information GoDaddy.com LLC 12 years ago and 5 days ago last analysis date. And then after that particular thing, you can see all of the information regarding it. Spam 404, it is, everything is clear, and this is giving you particular information, but also these are the detections that it have performed. And then you can go to details. What kind of details? You can see over here, you can see that it is using Cloudflare radar position, on where is its position, and then it is using Cisco umbrella, last DNS records. It is also showing us the last DNS records. This is a very dangerous information, guys, because if we are getting to know about its DNS records and when it is so we can perform, if there is any least DNS record, or you can say at पर्टिकुलर मतलब जो कि लेट हुआ हो अगर बाई चांस DNS रिकॉर्ड, तो आप क्या कर सकते हो? यू कैन जस्ट go on to that particular IP address and you can spoof it, or you can just you can say you can also exploit that. That's how it is going to be vulnerable. Sometimes it's be vulnerable, but in this case it is not, as it is showing that it has been done latestly or recently. And then comes the HTTP certificates. As you can see, all of the information regarding the HTTP certificate is given over here. They have their HTTP certificate also. This is the whois lookup information that we have already seen on the netcraft and the whois lookup tool itself. So it is giving us the information regarding this particular thing, and with the help of this you can get to know what things it is providing, what kind of services it is providing, and what kind of tools it is using. And that's how you can perform attacks, or you can exploit the vulnerabilities and inform the person in charge to just get out of it and take care of the and take the responsibility, and to safeguard the system. This is how you can perform. And the relations, it is showing passive DNS replications, subdomains. It have its subdomains you can just do, and it is also showing the communicating files. They have a detection of the those communication files referring. Everything is written over here. You can check out of it, and then you can get to know where you can go and what type of pages or subdomains you can check about for finding any kind of bugs. Just be careful, you have to report them, and you have to be responsible regarding that particular target. This is how you can use VirusTotal. And Geomart, it is showing only one IP address. You can use this IP address, geomartexpress.com, geomartseller.com, India, Mumbai, where it is particularly, you can access it through this particular IP address. And if this is not working, you can check upon that as well. And this is how you can use Shodan, that is OSINT tool. Okay, I hope this is also clear, and we get to know that how we are going to perform that particular scanning using the OSINT tools, and how we are going to gather information using the passive reconnaissance. How we are going to perform the passive reconnaissance. That means using the OSINT tools, using the who is lookup, virus total, and also the netcraft. Then comes the social engineering reconnaissance. And so for the social engineering recon, what we are going to do is, for the social engineering recon, wait a second, guys. It is going to show me tantrums now. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Um, Escape, delete. Yeah. Then we are just going to discuss about the social engineering recon. Social engineering recon, in which, as I have already mentioned, we are going to take a help of, you can say, LinkedIn, or particularly Instagram, Facebook, or you can also use any kind of social media platform. Wait a second, I did a mistake. Yeah, Facebook, and any kind of social media platform. And this is how you're going to perform the social engineering reconnaissance. That's how you gather information, guys. This is the particular way of gathering the information. Step by step you take place. As you get to know that this particular IP address, then this is the geomart.com, then you can just go to LinkedIn. Let me show you my LinkedIn, and then we'll just hop on to geomart.com. There might be different pages of geomart.com, and you might not be able to find out the particular geomart.com that you wanted to. So that can be a chaos. That's why you have to do a really good research about this particular thing, and you have to find a particular target that you are looking for. So here we go, Geomart. Which one Geomart? I don't know, but we'll just enter with Geomart we are finding for, and we'll see. Look, this is showing that these people are working at Geomart, or you can say these people are connecting to Geomart. There is something like that. You can see the post, the issue that people have faced, due to what you can get to the information out of people, what they are doing and how they are doing. As it is showing Reliance Geomart is fraud. That means there is some kind of issue that he have faced regarding Geomart. But this is about the Reliance Geomart. It is not the particular Geomart that we are trying to find out. But here it is showing that these are the companies: Geomart Partner, Geomart Digital, or Geomart Franchise. That means there are different kind of Geomart, and we do not know which particular Geomart we want to see. So we'll just check, and yeah, here it is, Geomart support. We might be looking for this, and we can hop on here, and we can see who is the customer, or what is or about of this particular geo. And here, from here, you can get to know about the industry it is using. It is using for the this page is basically for the technology, information, and internet industry. That means that is the correct information that we have seen on our different kind of tools, or OSINT pages, or OSINT tools, you can say. And after this, you can check the post, that what kind of person they wanted. You can see there is no post yet. Job, you can see what kind of jobs they're providing, so that you can get to know about the there is no job support here, obviously. So might be but you can see, after coming here, you can see what kind of job alerts they are providing, and what jobs they're on what post they are hiring their people. That can help you a lot in order to get to know what technologies they are basically using. Because in the job section, there might be so many, you can say, you guys might have seen that कि बहुत सारी टेक्नोलॉजीज की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज क्या क्या होंगी, उसमें लिखा होता है that you might be knowing these kind of tools and techniques. For that particular skill set होना चाहिए, ये skill set होना चाहिए. So you can get to know what kind of people they are hiring, and then the technologies, you'll get to know that they're going to use this upcoming technologies. You can keep an eye. This is a way of keeping an eye and performing social engineering reckon, because people working over here, you can also reach out to them, that at this particular people, where they live, where they studied. There are many things that it is releasing, and it is exposing, that can how somehow help you in doing the social engineering reckon. So this is all for the social engineering reconnaissance. After that, after collecting all of this information, we are going to perform a scanning. Why scanning of the network is also crucial, and why we are going to perform the scanning of the network or a particular target, because in order to get the information, that in order to check that are these ports open or not, after gathering information we can just hope on कि हमको पता लग गया है कि हाँ ये चीज़ें इसमें connected है, and these are the technologies that we can exploit rather, or we can also perform anything on that. So let's just hop on to my Kali Linux and I'll show you how you can perform nmap over it. Okay, so we just wait. Let me just, yeah, it is open. So we'll just perform nmap. We'll just ping it first. Ping geomart.com so that we can get to know the IP address, or we can also see, or we can also take up the IP address that is present over here in this particular. Wait a second. Yeah. Why isn't it opening? Temporary failure in name resolution. There might be some issue, so I'll just take up the IP address from here and then we'll just. Okay, sorry guys, that was not an something I should open. Okay, yeah, here. You can say here. Here it is showing the IP address. Now last time while we were checking. Okay, we'll take IP address from here. Okay, it is not showing. Just give me a second. I'll just see where it is showing me the IP address, and then we'll just use that a particular IP address in order to. Yeah, it is showing this particular IP address. So for now, we can just use this IP address. There are several IP addresses. You can use any of them. So I'm going to use this, and we're going to perform nmap, and then Control Shift V. Wait, nmap. Yeah, okay, no targets were specified. It is showing command not found. Okay, we'll just paste it directly. Paste selection. It is pasting in the next line. I don't know why. I think I need to type it 34.149 dot. I don't even remember the IP because I copy pasted it. Just give me a second. I'll 149.34.77. 149.34.77, and then we'll just enter. Let's see what nmap will show us regarding this particular target, because earlier pinging is, if there is an issue with pinging, might be the server is down and we are not able to see the particular nmaps, the network mapping for this particular target. So let's just wait for this. Till the time we'll just hope on to another thing. Clear exit, and here we'll just try to perform. Look, yeah, I guess the guys, it is working. It is working. Yeah, look, as we can see, there are services open, and after watching the, after observing what kind of services are open and what are in closed states, we can just perform, the acknowledgement, or SYN, or you can say any kind of network mapping, network scanning command, in order to check whether it is going to be working or not, whether it is connected or not. And that's how we can just hope onto this particular port number with the IP address of, with this particular IP address, and we can check whether it is opening correctly or not. And that's how we gather information actively. Active reconnaissance, this is what active reconnaissance means, and this is also known as the, you can say, scanning of the network and the target. And that's how you can perform, gather information that these are the info ports that we can check on, and these are the ports that are open in state. We can check for that particular, for some kind of information to get out of, and to, if there is any kind of vulnerability, or you can say bug, you can exploit them, and you can inform the, particular target system that you have such kind of bug, you can fix it. And this is what we can perform using the advanced scanning techniques. For the banner grabbing is almost similar, guys. We don't have to perform anything, but here we can just perform nmap sv. For yeah, after banner grabbing, what we can do is we can perform version scanning, that is with the help of sv command, and the IP address is going to be sv command, and t4, you can say, we are using it for full way handshake, full TCP handshake. And then we are just going to Control Shift V. That, okay, I have to again write it because it is showing some error to me. Okay, 34.149.149.34.77. and we'll just enter, and we'll see that whether the version detection done over there is correct or not, and that's how we can get to know about it. So leaving it here, we are going to now just hope on to that particular, you can say, okay, particular vulnerability scanning. We can also perform it using the burp suite, and as I have shown you in the burp suite video, you can go back and check over there that what you can do is and how you can use burp suite for finding any kind of information or version information regarding the particular system or particular target. So here it is for the vulnerability scanning, banner grabbing, version scanning, and hands-on of this. I guess this is clear. Like you can see that these are the ports open. Okay, I'll show you one more thing for this. Let's just open our Firefox and I'll show you that whether these particular are open or not, and then we can just work on that as well. थोड़ा बहुत हम उसको देख सकते हैं, because मैं पूरा तो नहीं करके दिखाऊंगी, because that is going to be in the upcoming videos and you'll get to know about it. So let's say http s double dot and then control shift v, because here it would work, and then we are going to give the IP, that particular what port number. Let's see what was the port number. There is 53 is open, 80 is open, so we'll just go for 53 once and see if it is working or not. The address is restricted, uses a network port which is normally used for purpose other than the web browsing. That means the port was open, the port is open therefore, but it is cancelled due to the request for your protection. And if we will check it for 80, let's see whether it is opening or not. Secure connection again failed because SSL received a record that exceeds the maximum permissible length. Okay, just see if there is any kind of, wait a second. Nah, we cannot open it because it is showing there is some issue. So let's try for 443 then, if it works. Yeah, we can open it, but we have to take some kind of risk for this particular thing and accept the risk and continue. If we perform this, it is showing that this page is 403 forbidden and we cannot open. That means these are open, but they are behind the firewall, or you can say they are behind some kind of security purposes, and we cannot hinder those security and we cannot perform, we cannot open them. That's how you can check on the which kind of services and states we can use, or we can hope on to classify and check the things over that particular system or target. So I hope this is also clear, and moving on further. Okay, it is taking a lot more time, so we'll just try again if it works. Else we'll just leave it, because the command for the version detection is basically sv, and we can perform it using this particular thing only. We have to just implement sv, we have to do nothing. So let me just try something else. Let me just try removing this t4 and see if it works. There might be issue with my network as well, guys, because the network sometimes really sucks and and I cannot help in that case. So you can see for that as well. This is how you detect the vulnerability or the version for that particular target that you are using. And after that, moving on further, we have the network diagram. Okay, we'll just come back to our, wait a second, yeah, we'll just come back to our system here and we'll see. We have discussed about these banner grabbing, version detection, and vulnerability scanning. Now how we are going to create a network diagram. You can go on to the Zenmap, guys, as I have collected the information using Nmap. What you can do is just open up your Word file. Let me open up my Word file and I'll show you how you can perform, how you can prepare a report for this particular thing. Yeah, there are several ways I'll be showing you in the upcoming to I'll exceed the way of explaining the what you say report in a more interesting and a good way. But for now I'm just explaining you for now, and so that you can get to know. Firstly, give the introduction about that particular thing, then the information about the target. Information about the target means that about the target. Then that means you can give the URL about that particular target that you're working on, and then after that you can just give the information gathered. Information for number one, you'll give information gathering. Then here you are going to give number one. Out of this you are going to give number one in this particular thing from the passive reconnaissance. Passive reconnaissance is जो तुमने information gather की है, you are just going to describe that. You can say that we gather that we used these tools, we used OSINT tools, we used who is OSINT tools, we used okay, we used who is lookup, and this is how you are going to give the information regarding it. Give it in a little bit extra information. I'm just showing you for example. You can just create a subtopics and give information like this. Then you are going to just mention the second thing. Wait a second. Second point, where you are going to say active recon. Also give the screenshots, guys. That will create a good example that you have worked upon that particular thing. Here I am not showing because that's not a big deal. You just have to paste the what we say uh a screenshot of that particular information that you have gathered and how you have gathered. And same for the active reconnaissance, just take a screenshot from your Kali and just paste it over here and just write that you have used nmap, you have used vulnerability scanning tool, that is either it could be open VAS, or it could also be, you can say, uh, burp suit. You can just write it there. This is how you create a information gathering, you can say a report of your document for your findings. That's how it works. And moving on further, do not save. Okay, then moving on further, we have you can also create a network diagram. And how you're going to create a network diagram, let's say you are working on, you just give a geomart.com and just create a box around it. For example, I'm just showing, oh, okay, delete. You just have to you just have to take an example. Just I'm showing it for example. You can create it in a good way. You can use any lucid chart or something like that to create a Miro. You can use Miro, you can use lucid chart to create a network diagram. But I am just here creating it in a easy and a simpler way, so that you guys won't get a irritated because of this. Geomar.com, then you can show that these are the ports open from because of passive reconnaissance. Then you can create here, these are the ports open we have seen while we were performing the active reconnaissance. You can set here passive reconnaissance. Then here you can say that you have seen active reconnaissance, and out of that, what you have, whatever information you gathered, you can also create that particular network diagram. That this particular network is connected to this, the registrar is this. You can just write over here, the registrar is this. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, you can also say the registrar name, then here write the registrar name. That's how you create a kind of your network diagram, that these are the informations that you have gathered, and this is how these things are the particular things that we need to take care of, and these are the versions or something like that. This is how you create a network diagram and then create a report. I have already told you about the report. So this is till the time that we have discussed you can perform in such a way, and how these are going to help you in, like you can say how gathering the information is going to help you in scanning the target. Gathering the information is going to help you got the IP address, then you can scan that particular IP address. If you got the you can say from the OSINT tool that we have seen in the showdown, like here is the IP address. You can also check that by using the scanning, by scanning the system and by scanning the network, and check whether it is correct or not. That's how you perform that's how these are connected to each other, and that's how you perform it step by step. After gathering the information, you can scan the network, then do the Google docking. For that particular system, you can also perform the Google docking. And as I have already told you about the social engineering recon, after scanning the network, you can also do the social engineering recon for more information, so that you can get to know. And then OSINT tools we have discussed, we can use Shodan, Virus Total to get more further information. Rather it could be for the DNS, or rather it could be for anything else. And then you can perform the banner grabbing to check whether the version detection you have done is correct or not. Then the vulnerability scanning, and then create a network diagram, and then you can create a report for the findings that you have collected from all of these steps that you have performed in here. So I hope this video is pretty clear to you guys, and you enjoyed the hands-on session, that how we can perform all of the hands-on one by one and step by step, and how they are going to correlate with each other, and how they are going to help in one another steps. So if you like the video, guys, do subscribe my channel, smash the like button, and also share it with your friends and colleagues. Also, drop down your comments and feedback for this particular video if you liked it. If you do not like, if you want some changes, please let me know. I'll be glad to make more changes and help you out with the cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and pen testing and bug hunting journey. And bug hunting video sessions will be coming soon if this video goes well, and if these videos and these modules go really well. So share it with your friends as much as you can so that I can bring up more and more videos for you. Till the time, bye bye guys. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.